I go by Gandhi. I've been at Google for a long time. I worked on search and ads, and then now I'm the CTO for Gen AI. It's not a dull moment from last September, so I haven't slept from September 26th. From the preview mode of ChatGPT to Bard to bringing all of it on Google Cloud. So I'm really, really excited. I wish I was 30 years younger. Every time I come to AGI House, I feel like I need to go back, so that tells you my age. But I'm super excited to be here and talk to you all. I have a hard stop at 12:30, so I'll rush out.
Sure.
But feel free to send me notes.
So I
have a great time coding. I'm going to give you at a high level, what we're doing at Google Cloud, how we are working with foundation model companies, what we're bringing on the platform. Feel free to ask me questions. I think you may have to shout out your questions because maybe there's not a mic to pass it around, but happy to answer them as well. How many of you use GCP or Google Cloud and use your projects and build projects? Wow, this is great. When I used to ask 2 years ago, it used to be like AWS and Azure and you even have a cloud. So I'm really excited to hear that people are using it. We have credits for AI startups. If you're building something and you want credit, feel free to reach out to Jeremy or me or the organization. We want to get those credits to you all for the projects. We have on a base layer infra, AI infrastructure, GPUs that you can access, build, train your models, deploy them. We have strong partnerships with Anthropic, Cohere. We even do investments from a corporate perspective into startups from a strategic perspective, because some companies are like, I don't want to have salespeople, I don't want to take this to market. Can you do it, Google Cloud? We have that as well, vehicle for all of you. From a second is the layer up, we have Vertex as a platform, which our enterprise customers use. I spend a lot of my time talking to them about how they are evolving their thoughts around using the tools and frameworks and things that are being built in open and closed infrastructure in their environments. To happy talk about those as well. And then you go a layer up, then you have all of these solutions like contact center. We built out on document AI over a period of time, and which is maturing as we're building a new stack in that area and kind of bringing it where our customers are like, I just want a solution. I want a customer contact solution, or I want a document solution that can scan PDFs and I can have a bot or an agent talking to it. So we have all those layers. We have ecosystems around each, and what I mean by that is there's an AI infra ecosystem of companies that are building models, training models, deploying, etc. There's infra and ecosystem around the Vertex platform, around customers who want to use like Fiddler. Jasper is a SaaS AI one that's on our platform, is using GCP to scale it out. So I'm happy to give more examples, but what I want to do is pass it to you all so it becomes interactive. You can ask me questions and I can tell you like which areas and how we're thinking about. Research as well. So my team is connected. I have a team of AI researchers who work with the research team from DeepMind and our labs ecosystem. So that's where Maker Suite comes out. That's where you have access to like prompt engineering, things like that, which makes it into our products. The last one I want to say is Duet AI, which is in our workspace, and now it's going to go into the cloud console, which allows people to kind of go use that as a mechanism to generate content and generate logs and things like that and do analysis. So that's where Duet AI plays out. We're looking at how to extend Duet AI into the developer ecosystem for GCP. Just stay tuned. Maybe the next time I come back, I can talk about that. Then you can use that to extend your applications as well. It's really an exciting time right now, and the possibilities are endless in my mind as well. Like every time I see an example, it's like, hey, we could do more around it. So I'll stop. I'll pass it back to you all. Feel free to kind of raise your hand or ask questions. Go for it. No clapping. We clap at the end. So we can do the demos. I want to get videos from the team on like demos you've done, what you've built. I'll watch them offline. Yes, please go ahead.
You said Duet AI.
Yes.
Is that a product now, or what is it? I just
it's in preview right now. You can look it up. DUET AI. Workspace already has it inbuilt. So if you're a consumer of Gmail and you're in Docs, it says generate the document, generate the email. It's all using Duet AI in the background. It's also going to do coding. So you can write a spec and it can generate simple code, Python, Java code for you all. We're opening by early next year, access to it more. For the enterprise, yes, please go ahead. Sorry. Is that helpful?
Yes, thanks.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I'm new to these people, but I just, I want to deploy an LLM model
Yes.
trained on math PDF text data. How will GCP be helpful for this?
So you need more AI infra to train your model, or you've already trained it and you want to deploy it?
Train and deploy.
Okay. So maybe shoot me a note and I can connect you to the team. It might take the whole afternoon if I have to like explain the whole and which GPUs, TPUs, what infra you need, how which domain specific area you want to go for. So happy to maybe Jeremy, shoot Jeremy and me a note and we can follow it up. Okay?
Curious about Midjourney. What is the story
Sure.
of that custom training job and their scale out?
Oh.
Because I know it happened on TPUs, but I don't know if it was.
So the question is about Midjourney. I think Midjourney was early last year, like December or Jan. They started creating model training on some of the image that they had already got and launched it on Discord. I'll tell you the true story, please don't record it. It was like, we were like, I don't know who's going to use this. Seriously. But I think whenever now I have a reaction like that, I literally go and invest in that company. You should do that. And I have one more story like that. Is when one of the founders, and you will get the name very quickly, came up to me in Palo Alto. This is when I was graduating, and I was having a beer. It was a hackathon like this, and this founder came up and said, hey, I'm very excited, you can rent a bed in the house. And I'm like, well, who rents a bed in somebody's house? And he's like, no, we had the free air mattress thing. And I'm like, oh my God, I wish I had put a check right there, okay? This is Airbnb, this is Brian. So now I just don't listen to my gut at all. The weirdest, sorry about my honesty here, is the weirdest idea here, I write it. So Midjourney is an interesting one, and then they saw, it's brilliant because inside Discord you have an audience. If you're looking at product market fit, I think it's a great idea to launch it to a small group of people to see how they react to your product. And then Midjourney kind of saw the scale up, creation of models, deployment. They're very well integrated into it. They got away from all the copyright issues that were required. The second example I'll give you is Character AI Gnome. We've been working very closely, characters creating these bots and distributing the bots out, etc. First time I saw it, I was like, no, who's going to use this thing? And I was like, Gandhi, wake up. So I created a Gandhi bot. That is my bot. And if you go talk to the Gandhi bot, it tells you things about the real Gandhi, not me. And guess what the favorite question is? How did he die? And he was like, he took a bullet. So people keep asking that. It's so interesting. But that's been a surprise. I think I'm taking it from where the creation is to where the surprise elements are, or the hidden jewels. Cora, Poe is another one that Adam and team are having all the LLMs inside. I speak to Adam frequently, by this I mean like bi-weekly, to improve our quality, get feedback, understand how our LLMs are performing. Poe is another one, and now people are creating bots inside it. So the message I'm trying to get across is do the hackathons, build those little demos, but try and find an audience that can stick. And I know everybody says this and you're like in that mode right now, but man, the magic is like when people use it, there is no intoxicating moment. It's just so thrilling at that point. So the infrastructure, the platform, the go-to-market, all can be figured out. get to that moment of like the aha moment in a group of 4 or 5 people. And you will see like that's what you wanna, it's like capturing lightning in a bottle. That's the example I use. And that's hard, how hard that is. And then from that point onwards, it's all about optimization. Don't worry about cost, don't worry about anything. It's all about usage and optimization. And always pick a platform that you can scale on without having to worry about it. Those are the key elements if you have to distill it down, what you need to do. Otherwise, it's like the hard part is that catching that lightning in that bottle. It was a long-winded answer. So I'll take one more question and then I'll wrap up. Yes, please, go ahead.
Maybe this is sort of an ignorant question because I'm not super familiar with how the Google ecosystem works, but when I think about deploying a model, I usually try a bunch of small things in Colab, but then I would move to other platforms that make the process of training and inference way easier, like Modal, like Together AI, and I wonder if Google has any plans on making training on Colab and deployment on Google Cloud easier.
We have Enterprise Notebook now. So it's like the Colab notebook, and if you click on it, it says Enterprise. You can build it there, and then you can deploy it on Google Cloud. And you can even reserve your GPUs, you can reserve your infrastructure. We haven't done a great job of kind of interfacing with the developer community on that. That's work we need to do. Internally, all of our engineers use that Colab notebook. So if you just type Google Colab, you'll get to it. Even a lot of the Hugging Face Colab books are linked into that. A lot of the documentation is linked into it. Good. Thank you. And please feel free to like send questions. Think about roadblocks. What could not work. Which domains you want to go after. It's really exciting. By the way, we haven't hit multimodal models yet. So let me leave you with that. We are still in language models, right? So, and we don't have the math component all figured out. So think about the age of intelligence that's coming in the year or two, and then think about multimodal. So then it's language, video, audio, images stitched together. It's a year, 2 years out, okay? Have fun.
Cool, thanks for watching.